There's a lot of waters.
There's no, I don't think there's no.
Yeah.
My God, oh God, this is Son of God level. The sun, the sky, you can see the vibe. We ride the high, always on a high level. So open up your eyes better. Why these tell me? You can join the journey, you is worthy. Just allow me, no. Kicking down your door. Bloodsuckers, I see this industry is filled with sheep. People that pretend to be something that they would never be. Oh my, I just need some little old peace of mind. The sons of kings, the gods of gods. The moon, the light, the fools, the facts. My God, oh God, this is Son of God level. The sun, the sky, you can see the vibe. We ride the high, always on a high level. So open up your eyes, baby. I can never be controlled. Let them know. 500 helicopters driving me gonzo. But they want you just to envy. Let them see it. I'm the first to say it, now it's time you just believe it. I got too many fakes, made lots of foes. These people cold. Talk down your dreams because they know they can't come close. Don't shake no hands, just to your friends. I walk alone. I see false idols, other titles. You need to grow. But I ain't like the others no more. God, I'm learning lessons as I go. You're only wasting time. Tell the devil there's a door. Praying God is only trying to test me for the glory. My God, oh God, this is Son of God level. The sun, the sky, you can see the vibe. We ride the high, always on a high level. So open up your eyes better.
I'm the best, I'm the best, as you know. And I got it, and I got it on my own. Get my way up, get up, go, get up, go. If I touch it, then it's cold, then it's cold. I'm the best, I'm the best, as you know. And I got it, and I got it on my own. Get my way up, get up, go, get up, go. If I touch it, then it's cold, then it's cold. But I don't have a daughter, I know me, I can pick up when I call her. Working big and it don't hurt to break, cause I'ma always do it how I wanna do it. Every time he lead a know it, Mr. Know I got him running to it. I'ma need to pull the mail before we talk it that I'm waking up and thumbing through it. Run a like a runner do it. Stun on her till like a stunner do it. I'm the best, I'm the best, and I got it, and I got it on my own. Get my way up, and I go, and I go. If I touch it, then it's cold, then it's cold. I'm the best, I'm the best, and I got it, and I got it on my own. Get my way up, and I go, and I go. If I touch it, then it's cold, then it's cold. Top dog like I vanished. I'm the really damaged. I came out and make the channel froze. I'm really who the pen chose. Put my name up like a banner boat. Acting tough and I'ma let her go. Name up, you got a better flow. She can hang it up just like a telephone. Stick me up with the cost 10K to let it come see it. Hands up, yeah, make it come treat it. Spin, make it come beat it. I want the Louis in the machine out. Jewelry be cold like the temperature zero. I'm the boys, they call me the hero. Heavy, then they know what I be on. I'm the best.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Indianapolis Colts. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Carry by Taylor to start the drive. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw it. Minshew. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that that fell harmlessly to the ground. Now Minshew. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. After last week's loss, you bet this offense probably wanted to come out with a little more fire than a 3-and-out.
And I'm sure that people are saying, hey, come on, Coach, where was the pregame talk? Have these guys ready to go? But you and I both know it goes into preparation and practice and being ready to go. That gives you the confidence to come out and play. They've got to find that and fast.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
Where was this at?
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, his first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on.
Now Minshew has it knocked out. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Eagles. Then he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line.
Come on, bro. What you doing?
Partner, on my spot sheets, I highlighted turnover margin because we remember
What is
they
you
turned it
doing?
over 4 times last week. So another one here in the
Trying
first
all the
quarter.
gimmicks.
This isn't the way they want to go.
No, not even close, and it's not something
Oh,
they
you
even
back to that
imagine,
defense.
because the amount of time that we know that they spend in practice talking about what they need to get done, working on it, showing them how to take care of the football, and emphasizing what it means in terms of winning. They got to just be puzzled right now that they're not taking care of the ball better.
Sanders will take this one in.
Come on, dog. Get out that 4-3, dog. Everybody's on
It's a
that.
pretty good season he's putting together running the football. That now
Got
10
that
rushing
4-3,
touchdowns on the year.
And we know this is a passing league, and those numbers throwing the football, they seem to go up and up every year. But there's still something to having a reliable back you can count on in the red zone to bring things home for you. And that's what he's been doing all season long.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From the 10. And able to get this out to the 25.
Is that just home?
The Indy offense
Oh,
at
no.
the line and set to go. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. It's a 10-yard
You plug it up.
to move the chains. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space
Yeah, you
to
just
try
had
and
it.
run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Minshew sets to throw. He's got
What?
the connection to
Come
Cole
on, man.
Beasley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. And this one too low.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the 1st quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead.
Uh-huh.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come.
It should be on the Charger. Could you have got the Charger?
Nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Bro, you got to stop, bro.
And the Eagles are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the
Really
result
gotta
the quarterback
stop.
is simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and he can't do it all on one throw.
On 1st down, Hurts. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Hurts sets up to throw it. This one complete down the field to Goddard.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver.
Why is it still ringing? That's weird.
Connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Throwing is Hurts.
Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted.
And the Colts are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Still ain't pick up yet. That's crazy. No answer machine or nothing.
Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way.
Where's the Charger at? Because you took the Charger. And it's not on there on the Charger? I gave it to you on the Charger.
He has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Wow. This nigga was throwing stuff up.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Now Minshew on 1st and 10. They'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Minshew.
Oh, man.
Dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at
You
least
got
on
it.
this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game.
Awesome,
It
Chad.
has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again.
Throwing over, and it's Taylor on the out route that completes it.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 to score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Again, Minshew looking to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted.
And the Eagles are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the 1st half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the 1st half.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Smith catches left side. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Okay, ready.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Check match.
Hurts. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And the Colts are going to get it back.
I got something for that.
Past the 35.
Well, those have been a problem for him all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Minshew, 1st and 10. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And the Eagles will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. Down inside the 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a
You gotta stop doing that blitz, man. Blitz weak as hell.
When he's moving like that.
Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
From the 31, Minshew. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
The Colts on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7. They'll look to throw here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And the Eagles are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Hurts and the Eagles come
They
up
don't
here
come out
first
there,
and 10
get them ass
at the
lit.
34.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Going across the middle, and Goddard's got it.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. They'll drop to throw.
And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. And the Colts are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback who just threw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercept it. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Throw taken in by Taylor, left side.
And the Colts are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Out of the gun is Minshew. Eluding the pressure right. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Looking to throw it, Minshew. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by James Bradbury.
And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Well, there's 2 sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for them. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard, but also you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has.
And he's going to be brought down back in his own 6-yard line. The linebacker, Darius Leonard, applied the heat. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted. I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the...
Oh, I had the wrong button.
Back in his own 6-yard line. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. The Eagles send out their punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Now a hit and a loose football.
And that's what friends are for.
Hey, as the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And they do have terrific starting field position, but no timeouts to work with, so they'll need to operate quickly.
Over the middle, hauled in by Campbell. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Looking to throw again on second down. Minshew. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
They'll throw now on the final play. Got a man, that's Richie James. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Shout out to the viewers. My bad, I wasn't doing too much talk. I just peed. I just peed.
And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Chase.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Here's Hurts to throw. And that's complete to Sanders. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And this is going to be incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's got a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Another throw on 2nd down.
Yeah, this nigga did not care about this, Joe.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit
that's good.
To excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
Yes, go ahead. Yes.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
I kind of feel like they've
I got my own
reached a
defense.
point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here.
Right here.
My goodness, another interception. Picked up by James Bradbury. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
That swung out wide to Sanders.
And they'll get this down to the 10. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set them up first and goal.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
Second down and goal. Hurts. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's third and goal. Throwing is Hurts.
And that is incomplete.
This defense can use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
The kick by Elliott is good, and the lead increases even further. It's
That boy don't get out that defense for nothing. He gonna live and die in that jump.
Turnover started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm.
That's just too late. Some people, that's all they know.
What you said right there, that defense able
Sad.
to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. Goalpost right behind.
Guy at least had four to five different schemes you can use.
To them, even though they gave up
Can't just be stuck on one.
their side.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting
Sad right rolling on the floor laughing.
He said,
on the floor laughing.
I mean, I'm just trying different formations, because I know people use that 4-3 blitz that he doing, and then the other blitz people be doing. So
in this one, and in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout,
that boy ain't break out that blitz at all.
To throw again on second down. Minshew. And now here is another interception.
How did he get Gardner Minshew from me, though? I don't even remember that.
Has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's
Let's see. Let me try a bunch on him.
It would take something around
Oh, he still ain't getting out of it.
but maybe that's a start, Charles.
it certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
I call it no gain there on the first down play.
Third quarter here in Indy. This is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts.
He finds his tight end Goddard. That's complete. And past the 35, he'll
Where
be
they
dropped
at?
a yard or two shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. The Colts are going to get it. There he goes. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. They'll set up a throw.
Smith brings it in, going across the middle. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play.
I'm just trying different formations at this point. I don't even run bunch.
Well, the only silver lining on the
Bunch is alright, though. You get rid of the ball real quick. Somebody doing that, I know what to do. I can go to bunch.
Yeah, no shortage of scoring or big plays on defense in this one. And even up by 4 possessions, still finding ways to create opportunities.
Let's see if he gonna score. Nigga just held me to a donut. Let's see if I can hold him to a donut.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Well, this has been a tough one for him, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing
Then he's
that's
gonna try to
really
run. He done took the X factor off of Taylor. He is crazy.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now Minshew.
Ooh, come on, Slay. That was your.
Incomplete.
But they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big
That's
turnovers
what
already.
John.
And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Here's Minshew. And Beasley with it over the middle.
And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Throwing on first down is Minshew.
Yeah.
And my goodness, another interception. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
On 4th down, Minshew. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hawk 70.
They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. This offense so far on third down, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Hurts. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Colts are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Minshew sets to throw. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. So 3rd and long, here's Minshew. Over the middle, that's caught by Taylor. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Looking for Beasley, got him on his slant. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. And that makes him now 0 for 3 on 4th down attempts.
A lot of people would say they're showing a lot of guts going for it this many times on 4th down. I think they'd have to start thinking with their head a little bit more than with their gut and their emotions because it's not working for them. They've got to figure out what's been going wrong.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They can continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Here's Hurts to throw.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Rodney McLeod.
And the Colts are going to get it back here just past the 35.
That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10.
Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
To throw again on 2nd down. Minshew. He'll find his man. That's Taylor again.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Again, Minshew looking to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, They've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And Minshew with nowhere to go, and they take him to the ground. Hassan Reddick in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Looking to throw it, Minshew. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Too many zeros on the stat sheet thus far. No touchdown passes, no points for his team, but he remains undaunted. Still attempting to get his team on the scoreboard, firing the ball downfield.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Darius Slay with a pick. There he goes, right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Elliott good on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Minshew, 1st and 10. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Looking to throw. And going right back to Pittman. And they're going to get this up to midfield. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. This is caught inside the 15. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10, 5. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. So not just a blowout win for them today, Charles, but a shutout blowout win as well. Clearly just a superior effort on both sides of the ball.
Hey, didn't it feel like you get a touchdown, you get a touchdown, and then the defense jumped up and said, hold it, we're getting involved as well. You're exactly right. Big points, both sides contributing, a full team win.
So for Philadelphia, they continue to put themselves.
Why would I ever have to cop a chain again when the QB chain birthed most of chains in the game? No post office, we stamping time. Took a slice out of the big apple, made apple pies, family size. Leather bombers and Nike Sacai's, dangerous corners, you better pray that tomorrow arrives. Rap, Sugar Ray Robinson, nothing sweet. Y'all too out of shape to even box with me. Heavyweight, I know my way around the ring. Just like Shorty know my way around the storm. Making hits with Hit Boy, all he gotta do is hit record. Record breaking news, had to show up just to fill a void. Confused, spoil little boys, y'all better keep your poise. Leave me out of the weasel, be cool. cool when you see me. I'm hot at all that rap deep. The hood know you, so we don't borrow, believe in it. Locked in on the instrumental, I took back the key to this. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. Your top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go back. Meet Joe Black. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. What I'm saying, top 3, I'm